Hi everyone, my name is Osari Tinogwebo. Most of you know me as Kelvin. I'm an international student enrolled in the program on Machine Learning Analyst Diploma program in Norquest College, and I'm here to give my reflection on the course um, CMPT 1500 Introduction to Machine Learning and Data Science. Yeah, so it's been a nice learning experience for me because I got introduced to Microsoft 365 like hands-on. I knew about it, but I never like used it as a workspace. Just like the same way I never really used Google as a workspace. I knew about these things, so it was kind of like a cool experience for me. And when it now comes to the Excel and Power BI, I kind of had experiences with them, but I had like more of a structured way to look at the program because everything was more like self-examined, learned. So now when like there's nothing that beats a structure when you're using it to learn. Yeah. So in the beginning of the class, I had some questions about the difference between artificial intelligence and data science. I wasn't really clear about it, but like I know coming to the course and everything, I was able to clarify those my views. I also learned a lot about like how analysis like is related to machine learning and how I learned how everything is all put together as one. Also, and I even had some extra knowledge about like the computer architecture, that how the hardware is, the software, the difference between the hardware and the software and things like that. It was more of an enlightenment to me. And structure, like I said, nothing beats the way they structured everything for me, to learn about all these things. So what I've learned from this course is that it's better to work with a team than it is to work alone. I preferably usually like working alone, but I know that that's like a downside of me. Like that's a downside of my character, but like I've seen that when you work with people, it helps you get more things done and it just comes to you more easily. I don't know whether it's because maybe I don't like the stress or anything, but maybe I like the stress rather, but I don't know. But I see that, working as a team, you kind of get more things done and you're able to like accomplish the goal easier, faster, and more efficiently. So the part of the program that I really found one of the most interesting for me was Excel. I really like the Excel course because Excel kind of like does everything. That was one part because like Excel, like you could use it to do the whole data analysis, data visualization. Even if you want to use Power BI, I like Power BI because it kind of like helps you like create relationships between the table and things like that. So it was kind of cool. But like other than that, I would say the Microsoft 365. That's when we had to do with the Outlook and everything. Because I had never like used that. I've always been a Google person. So like that was like a new experience to me, and I really enjoyed it. So like an aha moment I had when I was doing the course was like it was the time when we were doing I'll say Excel, like them little shortcuts and things like that. I wasn't really like familiar with most of those things, but like I got to now understand that these are things that we can do. Like I'm like, oh this is how you can do this is how you can do that. I'm like, okay, I get you. So like yeah, that was a nice experience for me. So I really like those moments. The thing is that the way the whole course was built, there's really no way you could have said that there was a place in the unit that you knew everything. There were always new concepts and new ideas to learn. So I really believe that in every single unit and every single class there was an aha moment. Even when it even came to the basics of like just learning how the computer architecture is. Yeah. The units I found kind of like challenging were really like everything was so nicely taught that I can't really come out and say that I found this challenging or this challenging. It was all nice, you know what I'm saying? So like I think that like everything was well taught, everything was well explained, and I appreciate the effort that they put into like making everything like so simplified for us to be able to understand on all levels. I really want to thank the lecturer too, because you could tell that she put in the effort to like simplify things and be able to relate with everybody on every single level. and you can actually tell that, you know, she kind of like knows more than what she's putting out there, but she's just like putting in effort to make us understand. So kudos to that. So for me, I have the personal goal because I want to be I have the personal goal, or let's say career goal, to become a data analyst, like by profession. Anything analysis, I'm ready to get down and nitty to the gritty with it, you know. Also, like, that's why one of the major reasons why I'm taking this machine learning course. So like, I love programming, I love coding. So like, it was cool to know that, you know, we could combine everything like that we are doing, and we can use it to like further in our career goals, because they really taught us like hands-on material. We use like live data sets that were uploaded to Kaggle, you know. So like, it was kind of like a fun experience for me. And the part that really resonates with me in terms of my career goal is when we're not actually doing the data analysis in the Excel. Like, that is just what it's about, the data visualization and everything. So I really appreciate that part, because it's in line with what I'm, you know, pursuing. I was able to always take the material home and further study on it, like, you know, just, you know, do some more analysis and do some more like studying and things like that. So I was really grateful for the opportunity to use my own material. And also, I will not lie, because of the way the applications be like, so I had to like upgrade my laptop. I have been wanting to do that for a long time, so like, it kind of like forced me to like get a good laptop, because I had no excuses, you know, when they were bringing up the work, and my laptop was like, you know, I had to like move. So like, I'm really grateful for the experience of having to do it on my own device, because if I had to do it in school, then I'll have to leave the work in school, like maybe if I was doing it on the school system. So yeah, that was a good idea. Now, you see, the thing I like about the assignments is that it was always like a challenge, even though you knew what you were going to do. You know, you would think that it wouldn't take you that much time, but when you start applying the time and trying to start doing everything, you start to see that, yo, this is how this go, this is how that go. So you'll be like, okay, yeah. So that, I really enjoyed doing the assignments, because, you know, it was a great challenge to me. It was like, okay, do you really know what you're doing? You know, I was making some mistakes here and there. I felt like I knew everything, but I was still making some errors. And then for the quizzes, I like the quizzes because it kind of like forces you to read. You know, like, if you don't read for the quiz, you're finna fail. Yeah, trust me, I know that. I know that firsthand. Yeah. Most especially what I've learned in the data visualization and the data analysis part, using the Excel and the Power BI, I believe that those are going to be really, really like essential tools I'm going to be using in my real career workspace and everything, in my career line, you know, my personal goal line. You know, this is my career, this is what I have chosen, and, you know, by God's grace, I pray that, you know, all these things I've learned, I'll be able to implement them at the right time, you know, because they've given me the tools, so it's not left for me to use them. I know when to use them, I know how to use them now, but now when to use them. So yeah, I really do see myself applying some of these skills. In fact, I have been applying some of these skills, even to just searching for like building a portfolio. So it's already helping me towards my career life. There are so many jobs we've spoken about, even from the beginning of the program, on how like we are going to use these skills to apply for those jobs. We have the machine learning analyst, the data analyst, the machine learning engineer, the data engineer, the data scientist, whatever you want to call us, we are it. So the thing I like about everything is that what really caught my interest is I would say data analysis. I really like data analysis, but also I like the engineering part, the data engineering or the machine learning engineering, because I love programming. I cannot lie to you, I like programming a lot. So, you know, it kind of like introduced me to everything. And the thing I like about it is that, you know, there are always ways you can use Excel with Python, depending on maybe if you're using the Panda data framework. You know, there are so many ways that you can implement what we've done so far, coding, with coding and everything. And I also learned some new ways even on how to impute data in terms of all those kind of things, like if I want to do data engineering and data analysis. So it's kind of been a fun experience for me. I can't just all put it out there now, but like, yeah, so it really made me pick interest in data analysis. One thing you must know is that Norquest is a very nice school because they give you the opportunities. Where you have to seize them. So Norquest has actually been encouraging we students to get all these mentors that are already in the field that we want to get into, and how we can start searching for job applications, and how we can start building networks. He always hosts meetups, science meetups, and data science meetups in the school premises. So like, it's all been a wonderful experience, and it's all been helping me craft and build my network. Like, for the first time in I think virtually my whole life, or relatively my whole life, my LinkedIn profile is active and is working. So like, that's all thanks to how this course and the whole Norquest College as a whole has helped me achieve the goals that I really wanted to achieve. Yeah. So that's it, everyone. Like, I just want to really thank this Norquest College for the opportunity to learn things that are so relevant to my career line, and also I want to thank my wonderful lecturer. So she has been one of the best. Like, you could really tell that she knows what she's teaching, and she's doing her best to also make sure that we understand it, even if we don't even have any experience of what she has been going, like any experience of what she has learned. She's really an amazing teacher. So that's it for today. Thank you, and this is my reflection video on my CMPT 15.